so let's get started. Hello everybody. I am going to be giving you a tour of my everyday makeup bag. And by everyday, I mean not every day, because I barely wear makeup nowadays. But when I do, this is the bag I'm reaching for. I have a whole like big caboodle with like tons of more makeup in it, but that's more for like special occasions and when I'm wanting to do something big and fun. This is all I need for like a normal day I want to put on makeup. So I'm just gonna go through what I normally do when I'm doing my makeup, and I'll let you guys know what products I'm using. And yeah, we're just gonna chat and hang out, and it's gonna be good. So first product I am using is the Rosebud Salve by Smith's. Dude, I've been using this forever. Like, I literally cannot think of a time since high school that I haven't been using this. It's the best lip balm, and I'm probably dependent and addicted to it, but you know what, I don't care because it works. So that's what we're using. Love this stuff. If you haven't tried it, give it a try. I always tell people who do try it though, if you're used to wearing oh my gosh, if you're used to wearing normal chapstick, you might have a transition phase basically where your lips are going to feel more dry because they're used to the waxy like balm that chapstick normally has. But that is for protection. It doesn't actually hydrate as well. It's just to keep like moisture sealed. So if the moisture isn't there in the first place, it's not going to do that much to help chapped lips. So I recommend putting on this morning and night, and then reapplying throughout the day. I don't use like normal chapstick basically ever because I don't feel like it does much for me anymore. I just use this. So all right, next I have to decide what kind of look I'm going for. Let's take a peek at my skin, and that'll help me. Okay, I think she's looking good enough that I feel okay going in with foundation. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, next I have this Tower 28 tinted sunscreen. It's tinted mineral sunscreen. This is the shade 5 Fairfax. I think this is the second lightest shade. And it actually is a pretty good match for me. So I love this a lot. If I'm wearing like any kind of foundation, it's going to be this product. For a long time, I was basically only using concealer as like a base for my skin. Honestly, the reason why I'm doing this video is because the last time I did a video like this, I was 18. And I watched it last night and I was like, oh my gosh, dude, this is embarrassing. So I wanted to do it again. And yeah, hopefully, I mean, like in 5 years, I'll probably look back on this video and say the same thing, but it's for the archives, you know, it's for the future generations. We had home video on VHS, and now my family will have my YouTube videos to look back on. So, yeah, I just like to use my hands to blend this in first, just because it keeps the coverage well, and honestly, like, it does pretty well with a hand blend. Oh my gosh, I'm not using a mirror and it's not working out that well for me. Okay, blend that in nice, and it's like pretty hydrating. I just love this stuff, you guys. Like, it does so well at having like the perfect amount of coverage, and it like melts into the skin nice. It wears well, so it like won't look weird like hours later. It'll kind of just, I mean, it will fade because it's not like a super long wearing, but it's not like gonna turn gross once it's fading, you know? Kind of just melts into skincare more than anything. So and it's like a clean skincare brand, so it's like good for you too. I just love this product. Now I'm using, this is an IT Cosmetics brush. I've had it forever, and I probably got it for free when I worked at Ulta. No, I think I got this when my mom purchased my first high-end makeup from Bare Minerals. Wait, no, that's not what this is. I don't know. This is my favorite brush. It is an IT Cosmetics brush, for sure. And it's very similar to their really popular one, but I think this one's better because I like the end of this brush better. It's less dense, more like a kabuki brush instead of a dense foundation brush, which I prefer. So you're gonna see me picking my skin throughout this video, so hope you guys are enjoying so far. I'm like, don't know why I put on a cute outfit right now because I'm like dying a little bit. The pants are too tight and the sweater's hot, so anyways, let's move on. Next we have the Kosas concealer. I think this is called Super Creamy Brightening Concealer. I just said super brightening, super creamy. Anyways, so this is my favorite concealer. Honestly, I don't think anything else will compare. I could do extra cover up on my blemishes, but honestly, I don't want to, because normally just makes them look more pronounced and cakey. So this is what we're doing. Yeah, I love this concealer. It's so good. It's actually hydrating for once, and it doesn't, a lot of times my problem with concealers is the like undertone is a little bit off for my skin tone. I couldn't tell you really what my undertone is. I think it's a neutral. I think it's a neutral cool. But oftentimes when I go and find a new concealer and I go to a neutral cool, it doesn't look good. So honestly, just like the undertone alone is enough of like a selling point for me. I find that their shade range is like a really authentic skin-like shade range. A lot of times I feel like brands are just putting out like random colors that don't actually fit anybody for whatever reason. So gosh, I even think my voice changed. This is so funny. So I'm at my parents' house right now, and there are just a bunch of walkers. I've seen literally 3 in the span of what, this like 5-minute video so far? That's so funny. So if I'm distracted and looking out the window, that's why. Also, my mirror is right here, so I'm not looking at the camera like I probably should be. Whatever. Live, laugh, love, right? Sweet. Okay, now I'm gonna do a little bit of bronzer. This is the Nudies from Nude Sticks, and this is in the shade Bondi Bay. Yeah, it is Bondi Bay. I thought I made that up, but it's actually Bondi Bay. This is my favorite bronzer. I love it. Oh! I haven't tried that many, to be honest, but it just blends so easy that I'm like, why try them? You know what I mean? That's all I really want from a bronzer, is like a neutral enough shade. Honestly, I was so afraid of bronzer, of looking like orangey, that I hadn't tried it for so long. Like in high school, I never wore bronzer, ever, until I worked at Ulta, probably is when I started to wear bronzer. So, oh, actually, that's totally a lie, because I had that Physicians Formula bronzer forever. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is I don't know how neutral this one is. I'd say it's pretty neutral and pretty good for my fair skin, but it's not like crazy neutral or light, you know what I mean? Like I can definitely use this on my like less pale friends, because I'm probably one of the palest people I know, well, in my life anyways, you know, that I'm close to, and it works on me and it works on them. So it's pretty versatile. And I couldn't tell you a reason for like the way I apply and do my method of makeup for a lot of I know not what I'm saying, you guys. I don't know what the method is to my madness, so don't ask me. Like, do I think that this nose contour does that much? Especially when I'm about to put blush on top of it? Honestly, no, but it's kind of satisfying and fun to blend out, so I do it anyways. It's important to pull back the hairline here because anytime I don't do that, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so much whiter up there, that's embarrassing. So yeah. Anyways. Okay, next product is probably my favorite product of all time. Someone asks you, what are you bringing to a deserted island? Which is the dumbest question because I'm not bringing makeup to a deserted island. If anything, I'm bringing SPF. Anyways, so it's blush. It is the Glossier Cloud Paint. This is the best blush on the planet. Like, I can't use another blush. Certainly can't use another liquid blush, like, or cream. Like, it's unbeatable. It's so good. I see other, and this is like totally a personal opinion because I know there's like a million other good blushes out there, but I just love this one, especially in this shade. This shade has been my jam recently. It's in the shade Storm. I wouldn't like pick this up for a person of my skin tone. This definitely would look really beautiful on someone with a deeper skin tone than I. But I really like it, especially with the colors I find myself wearing a lot, which is sometimes a more like muted color. Like, even this black isn't like a black is night black, you know what I mean? Like, it's more of like a muted black. Shout out, my mom got this for me on Christmas, so shout out, mom. Hashtag blessed. But I just love this blush so much because it's really easy to apply. It shears out so beautifully, and you can go really intense or you can go for a softer look, and it does both really well. They have some really cute shades. I have about 4 of them right now, and I love all of them and use them like basically. I definitely use this shade the most currently, but I go through waves. Like, I have, I'll just show you the ones I have. I have all of them in my everyday makeup bag because I just love all of them that much, and you'll never know which shade I'm feeling. So I have these other ones. So I have Puff, I have Beam, and I have this new one called Spark. This one's crazy. It's a really bright, poppy red. But it's good for like that strawberry or cherry makeup look that's like kind of viral right now. You do just need a tiny bit of that one. This one is really pretty for like if I'm just going to basically wear blush. This is kind of the one I'm going to be picking up. It's more of like a peachy, like warm color. So it's really pretty for the summertime as well. And this one is just super easy. Like, it's just like a baby pink basically. Anyways, I just love them. Like, seriously, such good blushes. So easy to use. Kind of affordable, $18, or I think they're 20 now. They used to be 18, but honestly, for like a not drugstore brand, it's pretty good. That's like the same price as probably like a Morphe blush would be anyways. So my application of blush is kind of probably unconventional to a lot of you. Like, I just put it on my forehead and my cheeks, and I also put it on the bridge of my nose because this is the places where the sun naturally kisses you, and I like to look sun-kissed. So yeah, that is that. The thing that I'm using for my mirror is my next product. This is the Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter in the shade Kitten. It's so pretty. This looks beautiful on every skin tone. Like, I'm saying that about like all my products. But I swear it does. It's so pretty. Like, you wouldn't think this looks good on my skin tone because you can see it, but let me show you. It just kind of makes like, gives you that wet skin look a little bit. And it isn't like too much in your face, but it's like, ooh, shimmer. I have thought this in my head, but I don't think I've ever said it out loud to anybody. But I think highlighter is the thing that makes you look makeup-y a lot. Because if we're being honest, unless you're sweaty, glowy skin isn't really a thing for most people. Most people naturally have more of a matte skin. So when you put something on top of your face that is like shimmery and glowy, especially like not on your eyes, because we're used to that on our eyes, it's been there for so long, whereas highlighter is a newer trend, it's like unnatural looking. So I think highlighter, this is just like my own personal hunch, secret, whatever, I think highlighter is the thing that makes it look like you're wearing makeup. But will we ever stop doing it? No, because it just is so pretty. Who doesn't want to look glowy and healthy and flushed all the time? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, am I a little sweaty or am I just a naturally glowing goddess? You'll never know. So now that I'm looking at my skin close up, I might be regretting not putting concealer on it. Oh well. We're not gonna dwell on our imperfections, guys. That's not what this is about. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so hot. I want to put up my hair, but I want to look cute, and I just don't know. Maybe I'll open my window. That's gonna be too hard, and it's high up. Anyways, we go on. I can't decide if I want to do like any eyeshadow or anything today. I think I will, just for the sake of the video. So let me find my brush. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is. LOL. Okay, so we're using a teeny tiny little bit of concealer to act as a, oh, that was a little bit more than a teeny tiny bit. Little goes a long way with this stuff. I love this concealer. A primer for my lid. Sweep that on there. Do. Okay. So we're priming the lid, mostly because so everything stays even. To be honest, it doesn't do, like this concealer, for my eyelids especially, I have pretty like sweaty, greasy eyelids. So unless it's like an actual intended purpose, what's it called? Eye primer, it's not gonna help that much. But I just like to even out my lid before I do an eye look. So this is the REM Beauty Baby Doll eyeshadow palette, and I just keep this in here because it's like a good basic. Like this basically has everything I need to do an eye makeup look. Mostly I just really love this transition shade and this to set my eyelids. The rest of the shades, unless I'm doing something more dramatic, I don't really touch. But I don't really ever do eyeshadow, especially not like a big drama number in like everyday makeup when I'm going to be doing makeup anyways. So it's not like super applicable. Honestly, it's just small and has a good transition shade, and that's why I keep it in my everyday makeup bag. So yeah, I'm gonna be using that. Just a little something to throw on the eyelids. You know, give attention to my beautiful blue eyes. And no, it's not braggy or gloaty when I call my eyelids beautiful, guys. I'm allowed to be confident about that, right? Right? Don't spook me. Anyways, so, oh, and this is a naked palette brush. So every naked palette, the big ones anyways, that you get from Urban Decay, come with this double-ended eyeshadow brush. And I have a few of these. Mostly I get them for gifts. And I just stole the brush out of one of them and keep it in my everyday makeup bag if I ever want to do eyeshadow. Because honestly, this brush is super versatile. You can use just the tip of it to go into your crease. You can use like mostly the outer edge to fluff it out, use that transition shade, and then this other end is really great for inner corner work or under eye, or just like really detailed stuff. So it's a really versatile brush. I'm all about versatility in my everyday makeup bag, as you can see. Multiple uses, basically every product has, so I am about that. I wonder if you can see any difference in what I'm doing to my eyes right now. I can barely see a difference, but that's kind of what we're going for, so whatever. Yeah, basically, so I don't really have anything to say right now, but I don't like splicing my videos, so I'm gonna keep talking so I don't have to splice this. I'm like literally the most like lazy editor ever. Basically, when I edit a video, I put it into iMovie and then I just take out the beginning when it's like awkward and I'm setting up my camera, and the end when it's like awkward because I'm like turning off my phone, my camera, whatever. If this wasn't filming this whole time, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm too scared to check. Let's check, guys. I'm scared. Oh, am I gonna have to move it? Okay, it's taking a video. Everything's okay. The heat just came on in this small, tiny room. Okay, hair's coming up. It's real. It's too hot. I can't do it anymore. There's like a ton of glitter all over this sweater, so my mom can't help but wrap without glitter, which honestly same. So okay, so next, sorry, I'll tell you about that in just a second. I'm gonna use just the teeny tiniest little bit of this super dark shade in the corner. Like literally that's all I'm using, and it was still too much. It's okay, we can blend this out. We can blend it out. So here's the thing, I might even hate this eyeshadow. Like, I don't think it's very good. But I said it once, I'll say it before. It's small, it has a good transition shade. We're using it. That is the requirement to be in my everyday makeup bag. See, now you can see that I did something on my eyelid, right? That's all I take. Oh! I don't know if this makes, like, I just wonder if you'll stumble across this video and somebody random on the internet. This would probably never happen, but in my imaginative state, someone stumbles across this video, they're like, go search me on the internet, see that I do people's makeup, and then just wonder why, how, what, when. I will never let this woman do my makeup ever, or maybe it's a good selling point. Like, is this selling you guys that I know how to do makeup? I just don't even know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to expect. So, okay, that's all we're doing besides the shimmer. And for the shimmer, basically nothing is on my eyelids, but that's kind of how I like it. I have this really random Morphe like thing. This is like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4? 1, 2, 3. I think it's 4. And it has multiple items. It has a eyeshadow, has a blush, it has a lip, and it has a highlight. Oh yeah, we're never putting that on our face, guys. But I just basically use the eyeshadow right here. This is supposed to be a cheek. Girl, this is not gonna look good on my skin. So I basically only use this, and it's just this really pretty shimmery color. It's just some good glitter, and it's really easy to just throw on the lids to add a little something something. So that's what we're doing, and we're just using our fingers, because the thing this duo can't really do, this duo we're talking about, is apply shadow to the lids instead of the crease. I mean, I could, but that just seems so wrong. And I break a lot of rules in makeup, but that's something I can't do. It's something I won't do. Okay, just a little shimmer, and then we're gonna dilute it even more with the blending brush. Just adds a little something something. And then I actually am gonna take this shade on the bottom of my eyeball just to connect things, because a lot of times if it looks too white under here, which like I'm pale so it looks white, let's do a counter for how many times I've said that I'm pale in this video. It's probably a lot. And just connect things so it looks more cohesive. Okay, it's been quiet for 2. I just got my eyeball a little bit. I allowed like a little bit of silence, but that's all I could do. Also, I just noticed in the corner of my eye that my highlight needs to be blended out above my brow. That's gonna bug me. That's the thing about this highlighter too, if you don't like blend it into the skin, because I am pale, like you will notice it. It'll sit there. So you gotta blend that baby. Okay. We've made a dent in my makeup bag. I still have quite a few things in here, but I'm gonna show you some more. So next, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. This is the only thing I use to do my eyebrows. I'm not an eyebrow girly. I'm not very talented at doing eyebrows. It's not like that hard if someone has a good brow, but if someone has a little bit sparse or uneven brows, I am not the girl who's gonna be good at filling it in so it looks even. Mostly because it's not my forte. So be warned. I'm just gonna try and fill in what you've got instead of making up for it. So that's just how I do things. That's how we do. Oh, I didn't even tell you what it is. It's the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This has been around forever, and it's a staple. It's so good. I don't really need anything that's gonna be like better. You know, those brows that are like, oh, this is gonna glue to your face and it's never coming off. I'm like, that sounds scary, especially because this product already basically does that. So if something is like better than this product, I'm scared of it, honestly. So, and it lasts forever. I got this in 2021 and I am nowhere near running out of it. So, and the one I had before that, I had in high school. I could probably got it my sophomore year and kept it until 2021. So, it's kind of saying something. Okay, anyways, my next product is this Amico mascara. A lot of these that I'm talking about today, like a lot of the products I'm using, are products that I've used for a very long time, tried and true. But this is kind of a newer one, and I really like it. It's a mascara, it's just their whatever. I think they only have one type of mascara. They're a newer, clean brand, so, but it works really well. It does what I want a mascara to do, which is, I'm mostly looking for separation of lashes while keeping them fluttery. I hate clumpy lashes. I hate when they look, I don't know, there's like a certain type of look that I like my eyelashes to have, and this achieves that, so I like it a lot. It does, however, like they need a better inside that grabs more of the mascara, because so much comes out on the wand that if you like don't clean it off or you don't use the right side of the wand, you are going to end up with a lot of product on your lashes, which sometimes a lot of product means clumpy lashes. So but yeah, it stays on pretty well. It does flake and smudge a tiny bit, but not that much to like bother you. Especially flaking. Flaking, no, like you won't end up with flakes on your face throughout the day. So I like it pretty well. I've been using it for a few months now, so I think I have the merit to give such a review. In my old video that I posted in 2018, I applied mascara like alone for so long. Like it felt like 5 minutes of the video was me just like going over my lashes a million times. And honestly, I had really great lashes back then. Like my mascara looked fire. So maybe I need to go back to those ways. But you know what? Nobody's got time for that. And I like the way I'm doing it now. Okay. I just like to do a teeny tiny little, I just like to basically tap the bottom of my eyelashes and call that good. But the look is basically almost done. The last thing I'm gonna do is a lip. Decide this pretty on the spot. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for my new combo. So this is a Rare Beauty lip liner, and this is in the shade it's Wise. It's called Wise. I got this around Thanksgiving, and I've never owned a lip liner before, but I like it. The reason why I hadn't bought a lip liner for so long is because one, this is so funny, I can't speak. Like I could. I don't want to screw it up. Anyway, the reason why I hadn't bought a lip liner for so long is because I didn't really like the look of like a darker outer lip and then a lighter inner, and I feel like a lot of times they just look fake. I don't know, so I hadn't bought one, but I've been watching a ton of beauty reels recently, and there have been some really cool lip combos that I've seen. And so I wanted to participate in the trend. So here we are. I don't know how to feel still. I want longevity in a lip, but I also don't want to make the sacrifices that I know comes with longevity in a lip. I feel like most lip stains don't have a really great nude. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it might be too hard to make like a good nude in a lip stain. A lot of them I feel like just have too much of a red undertone in general, and I don't really like red lips. It brings out the redness in my face that I already have, which is usually just blemishes. So I don't really go for a stain. And then the other one that's gonna last long is gonna be a liquid lip, and those are just really drying. And I don't like drying. So I make the sacrifice and just do a lip that's not gonna last as long. but it's going to be pretty when it is on. So okay, so we've lined our lips with this lip liner from Rare Beauty. Next we are going to do this lip oil. There's like fuzzies all over my lips. I don't know where that came from. Anyways, this is in the shade Taupe. It's Merit Beauty shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil. And this stuff is crazy because it's a lip oil, but look how pigmented it is. That's crazy. And I'd say it lasts decently long for a lip oil. I hate it. Ah! Frick! Oh no. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, that's basically it. A subtle lip and we call it good. The last product that I'm going to use on my face today is going to be the All Nighter Urban Decay Spray. This is so old. I don't even know how I love that I cut myself off mid-sentence to put this on. I don't know how old that bottle is. I've had it forever. The dawn age of time. Okay, well, that's basically it. I'll show you guys what the rest is in my bag. It's not very much. The rest of it is on my windowsill here. But I have in here the Force Field Hero sunscreen. I love this stuff. Super lightweight. It has 30 SPF, which isn't great, but it's whatever. It's tinted green, so it helps cancel out redness a little bit, and it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. I love it. I have this Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is another gift from Ulta. This is just in their shade Fenty. So, and then I have this lipstick that I've also had since the dawn of time. This is a Maybelline lipstick in the shade Warm Me Up. They don't sell it anymore, so I use it sparingly because this is my favorite nude. And not nude in the way it's like a brown pinkish hue. It's pretty just pink. It's just like almost the exact shade of my lips, so it works really well for that purpose. Next I have this black brown voluminous L'Oreal mascara. This is just like a really good basic mascara. I use it when I want something a little bit more natural. This is a Kosas, I don't know, it's a lipstick, but it's like a lip balm stick. Basically all of my lip products are hydrating, so I don't really have like a normal matte lipstick. So, but yeah, this one's really good. I love this shade. It's really beautiful. I have this random Urban Decay lipstick. This is actually a matte one, and this is a pretty good, like, true pinky nude, if you can tell. So I use that when I'm wanting something a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more moody. In general, I have a lot of lip products because that's like one thing that's easy to shake up and make your look a little bit different. Look, did I say that right? Look a little bit different. That's just silly. Next I have the Shine On Lip Jelly from Tower 28. And this is in the shade Pistachio. This is my favorite lip gloss ever. It's not sticky and tacky. It's pretty hydrating and it has a really beautiful gloss to it. So, love that. I need to take this out of here. This is a horrible shade of pink, you guys. Like, what?